You are about to listen to the words of Fethullah Gulen, a distinguished Islamic scholar and thinker. In this podcast, you will hear his essay, The Ideal Society.
An ideal society is composed of ideal individuals, so we should seek to define the ideal society according to the traits of the ideal person. As for the many who live in deep and continuous transgression, what they constitute are simply crowds that are not receptive to goodness and beauty. The ideal person, or the fully actualized human being, to use traditional terms, is a person of insight and comprehension. He knows that both physically and spiritually he was created in the best form, as described in the Quran, chapter 95, verse 4. He is aware of humanity's unique position as the candidate of spiritual ascension. The Quran again states in chapter 33, verse 72, "We offered the trust to the heavens, the earth, and the mountains, yet they refused to undertake it and were afraid of it. Mankind undertook it, and he is capable of utilizing this divine gift. Indeed, we are on our way to completion when we live according to the divine guidance, when we exercise our willpower over the gifts God has given us, when we cultivate them like a fruitful harvest, they are immortalized. The ideal person faces up to the challenging questions concerning life, death, adversity, his place in the universe, and his relationship with God. Out of the answers to such inquiries, he builds a luminous tower of wisdom, and, ascending its zenith, he comprehends the reality of existence beyond the veil of appearance. Then he returns to the ultimate origin of the spirit in admiration, confidence, and satisfaction. A soul that has achieved such heights will not be spoiled by further blessings nor shaken by loss. He receives felicity and adversity in his personal life with equanimity. Under the conditions that may lead others to feel arrogant or desperate, he manages to grow roses in a desert and extract sugar from sugar canes. Therefore, he succeeds even in times of loss. Even when he faces formidable adversity, it is as if he strolls through this turbulence with assurance. Even in the most difficult moments, he feels the breezes of peace that originate in the realms beyond, and he praises God in total humility. Thanks to his faith in the authority of God, the ideal human possesses the utmost confidence. Pure belief takes root in the depths of his heart, and his thoughts are free to explore the unfathomable dimensions of the spiritual world. With ears attuned to such depths, he hears the heavenly voice in the verses of the Quran, "Have no fear or grief, but rejoice in the good news of paradise which you have been promised." Or, "Peace be upon you, enter the garden as a reward for what you have done." And the comfort he takes here will be his loftiest delight. The ideal human sincerely believes in the realms beyond and structures his life accordingly. He lives far from guilt, crime, injustice, and disgrace. He struggles against his base desires and does not let them set him adrift. His gaze is focused on the beauties of God, his mind is fixed upon eternity, and his heart is like a bright and colorful garden, open to angels and spirits. While those who pursue their corporeal pleasures do not attain peace and true satisfaction in life, the idealist person is a man of spirit. In addition to being in tranquility and fulfillment, he serves humanity in knowledge and wisdom. With his courage and bravery, he is determined to eliminate cruelty and injustice from the earth. He responds to ungracious actions toward his person with forgiveness and goodwill, and when necessary, he defends his community against aggressors and upholds justice. This man of spirit, who knows that everything but God is mortal and transient, does not surrender to anything and is not deceived by anything. He uses all that he has to serve humanity. He contemplates the world around him and works for the happiness of those who will come after him. Then he will pass away without regret, saying, "Long live the future generations." The ideal person always pursues God's pleasure in the truth. Neither material nor spiritual rewards can distract him, for he considers service to be the greatest value. By this criterion, he regards all of God's servants to be more noble than himself, and he gives them his utmost respect. He extinguishes the fires of confrontation in his bosom, showing how to overwhelm the misdeeds of others with kindness. He transforms the violence of lightning and thunder into illumination that enables others to see. His enlightened attitude can turn even Nimrod's fires into something cool and safe that brings peace to ill-tempered souls. We are working towards this ideal society, but many of us have not yet attained such quality of character. We fail to overcome misdeeds with kindness, and instead mirror the animosity we encounter. We often mistake our desires and ambitions for high ideals. Thus, we contaminate our service to our faith and community with personal emotions, and so we lose even while serving a higher purpose.
You have just listened to the words of Fethullah Gulen, brought to life through an AI-generated voice. Known for his teachings on faith, interfaith dialogue, peace, and education, Meister Gulen also inspired the Hizmet movement, a global initiative that promotes democracy, human rights, equality, and nonviolence. To learn more about Fethullah Gulen and the Hizmet movement, visit fgulen.com.